Dear students, good morning. Welcome to the home mentoring session of accountancy. Myself CSK Khanna from the SD Vidya School Ambala Kent. Dear students, in our yesterday's videos, we had learned about the bills of exchange, what bills of exchange is, what are the characteristics or features of a bills of exchange is, what are the important parties relating to a bills of exchange, what are the important terms which are associated with the bills of exchange, and the accounting treatment which is done with reference to a bills of exchange under the different cases. Four important cases we had learned and understood. Today we will continue the same topic. First of all, let's understand the accounting treatment with the help of an example. Let's understand this example. Neti sold goods of rupees 8,000 on credit to Nidhi on 5th May 2003. On the same day, Neti drew a bill on Nidhi which was accepted and returned by her. On 10th May 2003, Neti endorsed this bill in favor of creditor Ronak. The amount of the bill was paid on the maturity date. Past necessary journal entries in the books of Neti and Nidhi. First of all, we have to understand what the parties are there. See, Neti sold goods of rupees 8,000 on credit to Nidhi on 5th May. So automatically it is clear here. When we understand to the next line, on the same day Neti drew a bill on Nidhi. The person who has drawn the bill is known as the drawer. Drawer is the seller who sells the goods or provides the services on credit or who has to receive the money. So in this particular example, Neti will be the drawer because she has drawn the bill and sold the goods on credit. On whom it is drawn? It is drawn bill on Nidhi. The person on whom the bill to be drawn, the person is known as the drawer. In this example, Neti is the drawer and Nidhi is the drawer. Now if we further proceed to the statement, we come across Neti endorsed this bill in favor of creditor Ronak. Now I told you that there is one very important case with reference to bills of exchange, that is the endorsement. Endorsement here means the transfer of a bill in the favor of any third party. So here Neti endorsed this bill in favor of creditor Ronak. So Ronak will be known as the endorsee and Neti will be known as the endorser, because Neti has transferred the property of the bill in favor of her creditor Ronak. The amount of the bill was paid on the maturity date. The bill was paid on due date. Let's understand what the journal entries to be done with reference to this particular example. We will draw the books of the drawer and the dry journal. Here it is mentioned the journal of Neti, drawer, the journal of Nidhi, the drawer. We have to draw the simultaneously entries so that we could have the very easy understanding. As you all know, the first entry will be relating to the sales. In the books of Neti, Neti will record the entry Nidhi account debit to sales account. Likewise, in the books of Nidhi, as the Nidhi is drawee or the purchaser, he will record the entry purchase account debit to Neti with rupees 8,000. Now we all know the second entry will be with reference to the acceptance of the bill or the bill received. As Neti is the drawer, she will have the entry in her books bills receivable account debit to Nidhi for rupees 8,000 as bill is accepted by Nidhi. Now Nidhi will record entry in her books as she has to make the payment Neti account debit to bills payable. For Nidhi, Neti is her debtor to whom she has to make the payment, and bills payable is a liability through which the payment is to be made. Now, with reference to the important terms relating to the endorsement, in the books of Neti, Neti has endorsed or transferred the bill in the favor of her creditor Ronak. So Neti will record the entry Ronak's account debit to bills receivable. Debit the receiver. Ronak is a personal account, so Ronak's account will be debited because she is receiving the bill. To bills receivable. Bills receivable is a real account which states credit what goes out. So in the books of Neti, entry will be Ronak's account debit to bills receivable account. there will not be any corresponding entry with reference to endorsement in the books of Nidhi. As I told you that the drawee is no way concerned about the use of the bill, what the drawer make. It is the full discretion of the drawer whether and whatever the use he wants to make of that bills of exchange, he can make. So automatically for endorsement, there is no entry in the books of drawee, that is Nidhi. But if you have been also asked to prepare the books of endorsee also, then in the books of the Ronak, as Ronak is endorsee and Niti is the endorser. In the books of Niti, we had recorded the entry Ronak's to BR account. And in the books of Ronak, the entry will be BR account debit as she is receiving the BR. For her, it is an asset. So BR account will be debited from whom she is receiving. She is receiving from Niti. So she will credit to the Niti's account. In the endorsee's book, that is in the books of Ronak, entry will be BR account debit to Niti account with rupees 8,000. Now on due date, it is the duty of the drawee to make the payment of the bill to whom, either to the drawer or to the payee, or practically, as I told you, as per the instruction of the drawer, to anybody or any third party. So her duty is only to make the payment. She has met the bill on due date, means paid the bill, so she will record the entry in her books, bills payable account debit to bank or cash account, as the case may be. As yesterday also told you that if the payment is made through cash, so only cash account will be credited. If the payment is made through check or draft, then the bank account will be credited. So in the books of drawee, that is Nidhi, in this example, entry will be bills payable account debit to bank or to cash account. Please note down that there is no entry in this particular example in the books of Niti, because now the bill is with whom? Bill is with the Ronak and not with the Niti. So Niti will not have any entry regarding the receipt of the payment of bill. The entry will be in the books of the Ronak, and Ronak will record the entry cash account debit or bank account debit to BR account for payment of the bill being received. So please understand that for receipt of the payment, in this case, as the bill already been endorsed to the third party Ronak, so no entry will be recorded at the time of maturity of the bill when the payment is made in the books of the drawer Niti. Entry will be in the books of the Ronak, and entry will be, that is, cash account debit or bank account debit to whom she has got the payment, from Nidhi, or what account she got. What she will return? She will return her bills receivable. Entry will be cash account debit, bank account debit to BR account. And in the books of Nidhi, as she is supposed to make the payment on the due date, entry will be bills payable account debit to bank or cash account. So dear student, this way we will record the journal entries. I will continue in my next video a very important aspect relating to the bills of exchange, that is dishonor of a bills of exchange. Please continue to watch the video.